welcome back to Museum Craft and Play with me and Albany Mouse. Can you give Albany here a big wave and say hello, Albany? Hello. Good job, everyone. So today for Museum Craft and Play, Albany and I are going to be showing you how you could have a go at home at making your own elephant. And why are we making an elephant today, Albany? Yes, that's right. Albany says it's because yesterday we read this story here in Museum Storytime, and it's called I Am Not an Elephant. And in this story, the little mouse gets mistaken for an elephant by all the other animals. So Albany thought it might be quite nice for us to make an elephant. And don't worry if you missed yesterday's story time, you can catch up on Albany's Facebook page, The Great North Mouse. But let's get started, and Albany and I will show you how you could make your own elephant. So Albany, I'm going to sit you here. In fact, let's move you over a little bit. There we go. And Albany's going to watch. So to make your elephant at home, you'll need a paper plate. So just a plain paper plate. And the first thing we're going to do is make this paper plate an elephant colour. So I'm going to colour this in a blue or a grey colour, and I'm going to use these crayons here that Albany has brought me from the cupboard, but you could use anything you have at home. It could be pencils, felt tip, paint, anything you like, and it doesn't have to be an elephant colour. You might decide to make a rainbow elephant, any colours you like. So let's start colouring it in. So here's what I did earlier, and as you can see it's now a bluey grey. So that was step one. The second thing we need to do is cut out the middle circle. So cut out a big circle from this paper plate, and that's going to be the elephant's face. So once you've cut out from the circle, so that again this is one I did earlier, so all I've done is cut out this circle, and this is going to be the elephant's face. So I'm going to put that on the table, and then this leftover bit I'm going to use to make the elephant's big floppy ears and long nose, its trunk. So the first thing I'm going to do is, using some scissors, I'm going to cut some elephant ears. So I'm just going to cut diagonally, and there's one ear. Can you see? And that's how I'm going to use the paper plate to make the ears. So there's one, and then I'm going to make from the other side another ear. And there's another ear. And can you see the ears there? So the next thing I need to do is attach these ears to the elephant's face. So you could use glue stick or sellotape, whatever you have at home, and just secure these ears onto the side of the elephant's round face. I'm going to use some sellotape. And I'm going to use quite a few pieces just to make sure that it's nice and secure. Because big ears like an elephant's can be very flip-floppy, and I don't want them falling off. There we go. So we've got the elephant's big flip-floppy ears. The next thing we need is the elephant's trunk. So again, I'm going to use a bit of the leftover paper plate. So I'm just going to get rid of this middle flat bit and just use sort of the edging of the plate to make the long nose, the long elephant's trunk. So there we go, that's the middle bit all gone. And now I'm just left with the nice bumpy edging. You see on the back, the nice edging, and that's going to be my elephant's trunk. So, you can decide how long an elephant's trunk you'd like. Now, elephants have quite long noses, so I think, Albany, I'm going to make your elephant have quite a nice long trunk, like this. And then, I just need to secure it in place. And that's going to be my elephant's nose. So actually, for this, I'm going to use my glue stick and then a small piece of sellotape. And there we go. My elephant has its long nose now. I think my elephant's missing something. What do you think it might be missing? Does anyone at home know? Albany, can you help me? What's my elephant missing? Yes. Good spot, Albany. Albany says he's missing two things. He's missing two eyes. Well done, Albany, for noticing that. Well done if you spotted that at home. So next thing I need to do is draw some eyes onto my elephant. So to do this, I'm going to use this black felt tip pen and I'm going to draw some nice big eyes. My sellotape got in the way of one of my eyes, so I'm just removing a little bit. And there we go. My elephant's got two eyes now. So, now you might leave it there, or something that you might like to do is with a lollipop stick or another sort of stick, you might like to put it on the bottom so that that gives you something to hold your elephant. Or you might not want to use your elephant on a lollipop stick. You might like to just add it to a picture. It's entirely up to you, but Albany quite likes to look round and explore with his crafts. So I'm going to add a little stick onto the elephant for Albany. So I'm going to add a few pieces of sellotape so that it is nice and secure. And there we go, there's the finished elephant. So you might have noticed if you've watched a few of Albany and I's museum craft and plays that we love a paper plate in the museum. You can make a paper plate into lots of different animals. So if you've enjoyed making your elephant paper plate, you might like to look at some of Albany's previous museum craft and play videos and try and make some other animals too. So you can find those again on Albany's Facebook page, The Great North Mouse. But here is our finished elephant, inspired by yesterday's museum story time, I Am Not an Elephant, by Carl Newson and Ross Collins. We hope you have fun trying this at home, and Albany and I look forward to seeing you next week for another museum craft and play. Bye everyone!